When Halloween comes around, everyone is always scrambling to get the perfect costume. That's why it's a good idea to start early and order online. Unfortunately, this woman thought she was buying a soft and luxurious cat robe, but ended up looking like a cat that got stuck outside in the rain. A lot of men like to wear tank tops during warmer months, especially when going to the gym. This guy was looking for a nice gray tank, so he ordered one online. When it arrived, he saw that it was so long, he could actually use it as a bodycon dress. Luckily, he was a good sport about it and modeled it for the internet to see. A lot of kids absolutely love everything that has to do with dinosaurs, which is why there is a ton of kids' accessories with the ancient creatures on them. One parent wanted to buy this dino pillow for his son, but what arrived instead was a plain pillowcase with a picture of the dinosaur pillow on it. Needless to say, this was not what he wanted to order. These giant knitted blankets have become quite trendy lately. Perhaps they just look super cozy and comfortable and like a huge version of something your grandmother might have knitted for you. When this person decided to order one, they were rather dismayed when an unraveled, huge rope of yarn arrived instead of a fully assembled blanket. Maybe it was a DIY kit? This person decided to gift his friend with a selfie pillow, thinking that it would be a fun idea to get a photo of himself scanned onto a pillow. Little did he know that the final result would have a terrifying instead of amusing effect. This is truly the stuff of nightmares. Whenever you buy something from a discount website, you should take it into consideration that what will arrive may not look exactly like the photo of the item that is listed on the site. That being said, this kid seems to be pretty understanding that his husky pillow doesn't look like the one he wanted to order. At least he's being a good sport. Yeezy sneakers by Kanye West took the world of sneakers by storm, with the entire stock being sold out within minutes of being released. The demand was so high that a lot of people bought many pairs in order to resell them at a higher price. This person thought they were getting a great deal on a pair, but what arrived instead was just a sad, slippers version. The Apple Watch is a fun gadget that has many features that are fun to use. A lot of people like to track their running distance with it, while others use it to stay on top of messages while on the go. Of course, they are very expensive, so if you see an iWatch for sale at a much lower price, you should expect something like the watch on the right to arrive instead of an actual Apple Watch. This guy decided to surprise his girlfriend with a giant teddy bear in order to show her how much she means to him. He ordered the giant bear, but what arrived ended up having 2 long legs, making the stuffed animal appear a little too human for comfort. Needless to say, his girlfriend was definitely surprised, but not in a good way. Face masks are all the rage right now, especially with the increased attention to self-care that's become popular as of late. This woman decided to order a few of these face masks for her spa day. What came in the mail looked like it suited a cat's face more than a human's face. She certainly learned her lesson about shopping for beauty products on discount sites. While installing a swimming pool into your backyard is a huge expense, you can still get a similar effect by buying an inflatable kiddie pool. These roommates decided to do exactly that, and they ordered what they thought was a giant inflatable pool. What they ended up receiving was more fitting for a pedicure parlor. Maybe they could use it to relieve their feet after a long day? While shopping online, especially on discount fashion sites, it is really difficult to determine which size to order. How small is a small? Even sizing charts don't really help all that much. With a fitted dress like this, the way it fits onto the body is truly important. This poor girl definitely did not get what she was expecting when her order arrived. Adding in tights to an outfit is a great way to add skirts to your wardrobe even during colder months. Black tights are a classic option, so this girl decided to order some to have on hand. Little did she know, these would literally only fit on her hand, or feet, since they were much better suited for a Barbie doll than a human being. Having a dustpan handy is always a good idea, since you never know when you're going to need to sweep up a mess. This woman decided to get a large dustpan so it would be easy to sweep up a large amount of dirt and waste in one go. However, she didn't expect the dustpan to be so giant, it's almost half her size. Vintage style has certainly come back into fashion, with many colorful 50s-style dresses becoming popular. This woman decided to spring for a striped dress with pink flamingos on it. However, what she ended up receiving looks like it would suit a toddler more than an adult. It certainly does not look anything like the dress that was advertised. This girl was so excited for her high school prom, especially since she finally found and ordered the perfect dress for the occasion. However, a few days before the big day, the dress finally arrived, and it certainly did not live up to expectation. The poor girl then had to scramble to find a replacement dress before the night of the dance. Lesson learned: never order a prom dress from a random site. This man decided to buy a new cat scratcher post for his beloved pet Fluffy, so he went online and ordered one that looked nice to him. When it arrived a few days later, he realized he made a huge mistake. It looks like Fluffy is also quite unimpressed with the scratching post that arrived. Getting a scale is a great way to help keep track of your weight and aid in gaining, losing, or maintaining your weight. It should go without saying that in order for the scale to be useful, it should be able to handle your entire body's weight. What this person received in the mail is good for a mouse, but most certainly not for a human being. Ordering dresses online is quite a complicated affair. Not only is guessing what size you should order a difficult affair, but knowing how the cut and fit of the dress will fit on your body is almost impossible to predict. This woman decided to take a chance on this dress, and ended up with some square fabric that looks more like a patchwork curtain than a dress. Ordering. A lot of sports lovers also like getting an armchair that's cozy to settle into in order to watch the game comfortably. This Houston's fan decided to spring for this particular armchair, not realizing that boys' armchair meant that it was for little boys. Although he technically fits, he really doesn't look comfortable at all.